Welcome to you all as today we go and explore the golden light of joy. I hope you have spent a wonderful day today trying to be creative and really awaken that sense of creativity that's deep within your soul. So it is said that there's no better nourishment than that of happiness. And really, when you are in a state of happiness, you know how you feel. It's like there's no time constraint. There's a constant joy, a sense of harmony, a sense of cooperation. Then there's that beautiful exchange that happens. And in order to maintain, this state of happiness, one has to really go within and ask and check with themselves that, hang on a second, well, that situation made me feel so happy. What was it? What was the core feeling that I was experiencing? And when we keep reflecting to moments of happiness and we understand where that link is, when we have those days when we aren't so happy, we can kind of re-invoke that feeling again by just going back into that sense of, oh well, when it was that, this is what made me feel happy. But where is happiness stored in our body? And happiness for me is stored in our navel region. If we look at the solar plex chakra, this is where we have the color yellow, which is also the color for happiness. And it's the power center for the body, all energy. And you'll find that also digestion, if you're happy, it's all flowing and everything is going well. But if you aren't happy, there's blockages, issues related with the bowels, etc., that stem from that. So for me, I think when we look at happiness, it reminds me of the sun, the warmth of the sun. And I know that being in Africa, we're so blessed that we have the sun. And I speak to Amita and I say, gosh, I don't know how you manage living in the UK when there are some days it's so gloomy and dull and dark. And it makes you value how important the sun's energy is as well. And if we are staying stuck indoors and not absorbing the sun, it's also diminishing that power of happiness within us. So I would say, take advantage of the sun right now. So Amita, tell us more about this color yellow.
Well, speaking of the sun, at least it's sunny now for the next 3 months. And yes, everyone is always outdoors now, so we get to see a lot more people. But it is definitely a thing to really absorb that energy. But as we explore this solar plexus golden center of, I would say, clarity, identity, and confidence, it is the fire element here we're talking about of transformation. And so the energy here really helps us to move and act and express who we are in the world. So happiness is our original nature, our original quality. And this fire, when it's steady, it brings that courage, it brings that confidence. And when it burns too fiercely, or the other way, too dimly, it can show up as a sense of craving and always seeking and always reaching. And that can arise to greed. And so when this inner light feels disconnected or blocked in any type of way, then we begin to believe that joy, love, or success can be collected or controlled. And it can feel like a hunger that never quite feels full. So, and it's not about, the physical possessions, that is some part of it, but it's also something that we can chase is attention or clinging to certain outcomes, or sometimes we want to prove our worth. But the soul knows it was never about accumulation. It was always and has always been about being aligned. And so I like to also share a story which most of you might have heard. There's a story that there was a seeker who approached a monk and said, "I want happiness." And then the monk looked at him gently and said, "Well, why don't you remove the word I? That's the ego. Why don't we remove the word want, and that's desires, and tell me what remains?" And that's happiness. So simple, clear, and true. Let's return to that simplicity of that teaching, where we can really let go of needing to possess or prove or push, but return to the warmth, to the radiance, and what we're left with is only happiness.
Absolutely. And I think before you take us into feeling that, another thing I'd like to add is contentment. I think contentment is also sort of stems out from happiness. And if we check, am I content? Am I feeling like, I think, wholesome? That can also bring that sense of happiness. And on a more practical application, I usually, when I conduct my yoga classes, try and bring laughter therapy. And laughing really helps, even if it's fake. I think if you just laugh, it generates and creates the secretions that you need, your body needs to, we call them the happy hormones. But when we do send that out throughout the body, your organs are happy, they're functioning in harmony. So keep that smile, start with that smile, just sort of laugh things off, and you'll start seeing a shift happening. So Amita, you can take us into an experience.
So sit back, sit relaxed, calm, become present. Take a deep breath in and place one hand gently above your navel, where your solar plexus lies. You can close your eyes or keep a gentle gaze, whatever's comfortable for you. Inhale deeply and exhale slowly. Feel the space beneath your hand. This is your inner sun. Let it warm you from within. Now visualize a gentle golden light, yellow in color, emanating outwards from this very point. Soft, warm, gentle. And with each breath in, imagine this golden light slowly descending. To every organ and ascending upwards to where you, the soul, is seated in the center of the forehead. feel the light joining together, empowering, creating a full sun experience from within you. Exploding within you, removing any tightness, heat, or discomfort. Acknowledge the energy you are feeling. If any sensations, images, or emotions arise, such as craving or control or fear of not having enough, just observe. No judgment. Simply breathe and witness. Now beginning to feel this light melting away any heaviness, any gripping energy that is left. Visualize the threads dissolving and the ashes of the old fear being carried away by this golden light. And feel a sense of openness, a space of calm. Remember your worth, the light within. You are shining. You are radiating with confidence and contentment. Steady, warm, joyful. You begin to feel whole again. Now let the golden sun gently settle and rest inside you like a glowing seed. Breathe in through your nose and exhale gently. And when you're ready, bring your awareness back to this moment.
Oh, so lovely. The temperatures have dropped here. And so this warmth has really, the meditation has just brought this great sense of warmth within the body. And so thank you for that. One thing I'd like to also add here is breathing into that navel region. It's really, really important to have that practice because this is our power center. Solar plexus being that power center and holding that fire, sometimes known as the Agni, the fire that helps with digestion. And why I emphasize this is because personally, for many years, I was struggling a lot with digestive issues, IBS, and it was like, okay, how do I manage this? And it wasn't only just the physical aspect, but definitely an emotional sense of that inner confidence and that self-worth. And as I worked on myself and realized breathing helped a lot tremendously, and just really taking that breath into the abdomen and swelling it out like a balloon and contracting it back is a way for you to know that you're doing the breath work correctly. And it really brings that stability that you need in that area. And also instead of like also fretting sometimes so much on what I should eat, what diet I should follow, and all these things. Sometimes I think the best thing is you do it with happiness. Eat with happiness. How is it that when we have family over and then we have a function and we eating together, and it's no matter how much food there is, it seems to just digest. And how come? And yet, you may go somewhere else, and it was maybe an environment that was okay, not so great. But after you come back, you're feeling so lethargic and heavy. And it also, happiness is a big factor there. So when you even eat with that sense of joy, there is a difference in how that assimilation takes place. Same thing with the things in life. When you accept things the way they are, it also starts to digest well with you, sit well with you, and then you can flow with life. And when you do that, then automatically you radiate. And so automatically that radiance just shines out. And so I just want to leave you guys with a note to tell you that really you're amazing. We're all amazing. Right, Amita?
Definitely. And I would say the daily practice for tomorrow would be to really step outside, close your eyes, and if there's sun, absorb it. Feel the warmth on your face, breathe in deeply, feel the yellow light entering your body. And say, I am joy, and I'm radiant, I'm light. So definitely something to do. Yes. So thank you for today. And we will share. Oh, there is one point I did want to make actually. If you can't join like all the days and you've just joined randomly on any days, it's totally okay. And as much as we're going through each different color at each different time, but you're probably going to join the times and the days that's actually important for you. So don't feel that, I have to join on a certain time and I haven't joined before. You can join anytime. It is a journey for you, and any step you take throughout this, 7 days is going to only help you radiate. So each day you will benefit anyway. So thank you.
Thank you. See you all tomorrow.
You're amazing, you're amazing. You're amazing, you're amazing. You're a one of one. You shine brighter than the sun. Just look how far you've come. Don't forget how much you've overcome. You're so brave, don't you know it? Believe in you and just keep going. Never stop, just keep on going. You're so strong, don't you ever doubt it. You're amazing. You're amazing. Don't you get it? You're amazing. You're amazing. Can't you see it? You're amazing. You're amazing. Time you claim it. You're amazing. You're amazing. You're so fierce, you're like a lion. But it's your heart that I